Well, good afternoon. This is the NZRCA update, and my name is Brent Can, one of the NZRCA announcers, and I'm catching up with some of the young stars of rodeo. We've got Xavier Sanders. How are you, Xavier?
Not too bad, Brent. How are you?
Now, what event do you compete in?
In second Divi Bulls.
Yep. And we've got Will Potts.
How you going?
So, which events do you compete in there, Will?
I'm in the open calf roping and open team roping this season.
And then we've got Sky Sanders. Tell us about your events.
I compete in the open barrel race and the open breakaway, and I do team roping.
Okay, so we'll firstly start off with how you got into rodeo. How did you get into rodeo there, Xavier?
Just going to a few local rodeos when we lived up in Canterbury with Mum and Dad, and just jumping on a few sheep.
Yep.
Back when they were the sheep riding, and then jumped on a few calves as well, and then kind of stopped for a bit until we moved down here, and my sister there got into barrel racing, and I got a bit bored just sitting on the bank and watching all the time.
Yep.
So I thought I'd give calves another crack, and yeah, I've just been hooked ever since.
And Will, tell us your story, because you're part of a rodeo family up in the North Island.
Yeah, so my granddad and my great uncle were saddle bronc riders in steeriousness, and so my old man grew up around that. He started competing when he was early 20s.
Yep.
And so I just grew up around rodeo, travelled the circuit as a baby, and just grew up with a rope in my hand, and started riding bulls the last couple of years, so that's been cool as well. Yeah.
Yep. And Sky, tell us about your beginnings of rodeo.
I've been riding since I was 3, and I did a lot of English riding and show jumping and pony club, and then we moved here. I started doing some sheep rides, and when we moved here, and then I got into jackpots and fell in love with going fast and having fun and meeting new people. And
What's your highlight for your career at the moment, at a young age?
Not really too sure. It's just being there with my mates and having a good competition with everybody.
Yep.
Especially when I have close mates and we're all riding time, and it's just like trying to get the highest score. It's just the adrenaline rush as well. I just love it.
Yep. And Will, you had a very successful year last season where you ended up being crowned the rookie rope and tie champion in New Zealand, plus you made your first national finals. Tell us about all that experience.
Yeah, last season was just epic to make those finals, on top of the season that I had, winning the rookie title. It was cool to see my dad won that rookie title. I think we worked out about 20 years before. So yeah, that was a great achievement for me. Yeah.
And what's the goals for this season?
Goals for this season is to hold my spot in the standings, hopefully make those finals again, and just see what happens from there, just one round at a time. So, yeah.
And Sky, you've had a lot of success since you were young. You won the junior barrel racing title in 2019, and then you just won the rookie title this last season, plus you broke open as well. Tell us about that season this last year.
it was a big push for me and my young horse. We grew a lot together last season, and it wasn't easy, but we got there, and she tries her heart out for me, so we pushed it, and yeah, it worked out pretty good.
Now, your first horse that you won your junior barrel racing title, let's talk about that horse.
Cougar, I've still got him. He's a great horse. He taught me so much, and he taught me so much, and taught me how to ride, and he's a great horse, and yeah, it was amazing.
And then your young one that you're competing on now in ladies barrel racing that you won your rookie title with, let's talk about that one.
Lynx is from the AP quarter horses, and she was a young horse when I got her, and I broke her in, and we've just grown together, and she tries her heart out, and didn't expect much from her, but she's punching above her weight, and yeah, she's amazing.
And also you got to compete at the National High School Rodeo Finals last year in America. How was that experience?
It was great getting to meet new people, and the opportunities were amazing, and just different scenery, and it's a whole nother level of competition, and the horses were great, and yeah, it was a great trip.
Now, a lot of our segments when we're talking about the NZRCA's One Big Happy Family and the family side of things that's still involved with the sport, tell us what you really enjoy about that family side of things and your views there, Xavier.
I just like how everyone can get along. You can talk to everybody. You get stories from everybody else. You can share stories with people, and like just how good mates you can become with people. Like you only could talk to them like 2 times, and you could still get along with them all the time, and just have a conversation with them. Like walking down the street, you recognise them.
Yep.
And it's just good because it just brings everybody together. And it's just it's like one big happy family, really.
And what about you, Will?
Yeah, it's cool to be able to go to a rodeo, and no matter the outcome, you know you're going to have a good time, and you're going to have fun with the people around you because it's such a good environment to be in. It's pretty cool.
What about you, Sky? What's your thoughts?
Making new connections, and well, everyone gets along, and if like in need, you help each other out, and lending horses, and all try to help each other out and make the best of it, and it's nice.
Okay, so what's the goals for this year, Xavier?
Just to break open.
Yep.
Try to win some more money, get some good rides underneath my belt, but more experience.
Yep. What about you, Will?
Yeah, just to try and hold my spot in the standings. And see what happens. Try to make those finals, and then take it from there. Yeah.
Sky?
I'm just happy with my young horse, and I don't expect much of her, and yes, we're going to grow, and she's getting better and finding her feet in the barrel race, and I reckon she'll just get better and better, so
Awesome stuff.